A glimmer of hope emerges in the Middle East as a peace plan for Gaza takes shape, offering a potential end to the conflict and the return of hostages. A great day for Israel. The announcement of a peace agreement between Israel and Hamas has sparked emotional reactions from families of hostages and former captives. Eli Sharabi, who lost his wife and children, and whose brother's body is held by Hamas, expressed joy, eagerly anticipating the return of all hostages. Matan Zangakar's mother shared her relief, praying for her son's safe return, while Nimrod Cohen's mother echoed the sentiment, eagerly awaiting her child's homecoming. Former hostage Emily Damari, who has been advocating for the release of her friends, the Berman twins, celebrated with fellow former hostage Romy Gonen, toasting to life and freedom. The hostage release timeline. The White House predicts that the release of hostages will commence on Monday, following Israel's vote on the deal tomorrow. If approved, Israel will retreat to an agreed-upon line within 24 hours, according to a senior White House official. This will trigger a 72-hour countdown for the release of Israeli hostages. However, the official cautioned that Hamas may attempt to expedite the process if possible. Netanyahu's statement. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hailed the agreement as a great day for Israel. He plans to convene the government tomorrow to approve the deal and bring all hostages home. Netanyahu expressed gratitude to Israeli troops and U.S. President Donald Trump for their efforts in securing the release of hostages. Hamas's perspective. Hamas in its statement emphasized the end of the war on Gaza, the withdrawal of occupation forces, the entry of humanitarian aid, and a prisoner exchange. They thanked Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and President Trump for their mediation and urged these parties to ensure Israel's full compliance with the agreement. Hamas praised the people of Gaza for their courage and vowed to continue fighting for their national rights until freedom and self-determination are achieved. Breaking news, peace deal confirmed. Hamas has officially confirmed that a deal has been reached to end the war in Gaza. They called on Trump and involved countries to compel Israel to adhere to the agreement fully. Qatar's foreign ministry also confirmed the agreement, stating that it would lead to the end of the war, the release of hostages, and the entry of aid. Negotiations and announcements. President Trump's announcement followed intense negotiations between Israel and Hamas in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, and developments in Washington. The White House, initially tense and quiet, erupted into activity as the announcement was made via Truth Social. Reporters quickly rushed to their camera crews, and the White House basement buzzed with typing. Trump's social media post. U.S. President Donald Trump posted on social media. Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. He emphasized the release of all hostages and Israel's withdrawal to an agreed-upon line as the first steps toward a lasting peace. Trump thanked the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey for their role in this historic event. Trump's potential travel. As of Wednesday night, there was no firm indication of when Trump would travel to the Middle East. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt mentioned that Trump was planning to visit Walter Reed Medical Center near Washington for a meeting with troops and his yearly checkup. After that, he would return to the White House, with a potential trip to the Middle East shortly thereafter. The note from Rubio. Earlier in the day, Secretary of State Marco Rubio passed a note to Trump, indicating that a deal was very close. Rubio seemed nervous and fidgety as he handed the note to Trump and whispered in his ear. Trump, satisfied with the news, informed reporters that they were indeed close to a deal and needed to focus on the Middle East. A developing story. This story is still unfolding, and we will continue to bring you the latest updates as more information becomes available. The peace plan offers a glimmer of hope for the region, but it remains to be seen how the agreement will be implemented and whether it will lead to a lasting peace. And this is the part most people miss. What are your thoughts on this potential peace agreement? Do you think it can bring about a lasting change in the region? We'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below.